Oh, actually,
they got screwed in Mega Man 2, but what are you gonna do?
Oh my god, this is Nicholas's favorite game.
I love it.
I have the
way-
XL
the way you're
case, and I'm
playing.
killing everything without the knife, and I still have a full inventory.
Well, maybe stop picking stuff up.
Have you considered being worse at games?
Yeah.
I already died once.
Hey, how about you start sucking?
Yeah. Bozo.
Nick and Ben. Wait, what? You can knock that down now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
Nuh-uh.
this.
Yeah.
Cheese in it.
It really is.
That's why it's so much inventory.
I never knew
Jeez.
that.
And it guarantees you one of all three of the color dyes, too. You see all those drops on the ground? Yeah. One of them is guaranteed to be a blue.
Nick and Ben, what's your gaming hot take or gaming what's the word I'm looking for? Unpopular opinion.
What he just did is illegal, and I'm calling the police.
Yeah, but that's a popular opinion.
Oh, okay.
You
can't put me on the spot like this.
What
is the point?
Yeah. Well, they have to take Ashley.
Goodbye,
away.
Ashley.
Where did he come from? If not the nest then.
Well, he wasn't in it.
Here's another gaming hot take. Pokemon is lame.
I don't think that's a super hot take. Everyone hates Pokemon.
Everyone hates it, and at the same time, they cannot stop playing it.
It sells 1 billion copies, and it's still...
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so actually, no, that makes my hot take that I actually really enjoy Pokemon, and I think people care way too much about, like, anytime anything is released about new games.
I think that's fair.
Like, if you remember when, like, the first, basically up until, like, the launch trailers and stuff for Arceus, everyone was like, oh man, this looks like this looks awful, it's stupid, whatever. And then it comes out and it's like, you know, everyone's like, oh yeah, this is actually fun.
I was trying to make that argument and no one would listen to me. I said, you're all still going to buy it, so why are you even complaining?
I don't like the way he was walking. I've never seen that attack.
At least he did the attack that's not so crazy.
Yeah, that's the one that isn't just like barfing all over you.
Yeah,
Although,
that's better.
it would be so cool if you did
What?
that.
How did that not count?
He's a TMP.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh man, I love the fade out on the music there.
All right.
Just as soon as he fell off. But
Well,
yeah,
one's guaranteed to be blue.
Yeah, I was correct about
Oh,
that.
I got so lucky!
Are
I
you
got it second.
kidding me?
I got a blue eye. That's literally like a 1% drop.
I'm mad.
That's so good.
No, but so Nick, do you have a gaming hot take? Go ahead.
I don't.
I have a couple more.
Whoa, what am I supposed to do?
Contra's overrated.
I guess talking about Pokemon again. The reason why.
Contra is over.
I guess I don't hate it as much as other people, but Pokemon is the highest grossing media franchise of all time.
Right.
Every single game makes $1 billion, literally. But the games are rushed out to market. They obviously just like... I'm not saying that Game Freak's a bad developer, but they play it safe. They don't put a lot of money into the games. They make it annualized. I'm sick of it.
Okay, I don't... This is
They're fun,
the most
though.
ridiculous argument. This is what... This is capitalism.
Okay.
People don't make games to be fun. They make games to make money.
It is actually...
Yes, but
Especially
when
Game Freak.
Yes, but when games are fun, they make more money.
You just said Pokemon's not fun, and it's the highest grossing
Well, I thought
media
you did say
franchise of all time.
Did you say it wasn't fun? I thought you just said that they were just like, you know, rushed out.
It's one of those
Are they
things
fun, Trevor?
they're kind of
Do you
fun.
find yourself enjoying yourself when you're
Okay,
playing
when I played through, I did play through half of Sword and Shield, and I did drop them because I thought they were too boring. Because Sword and Shield are the most hand-holding games I have ever played in my life.
Did you play Sun and Moon?
Yes, I did finish that, but oh, did I just sell
Yeah.
one of those? Whoops.
Are you gonna have to reload?
I guess
Restart from checkpoint?
wait, do I have to redo this entire room?
Are you gonna
Okay.
lose the...
Start from the
wait.
beginning of the game.
Okay, because the door's a checkpoint. Though.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was just double checking that it was an actual like loading barrier.
Yeah.
My bad there, I wasn't paying attention.
But, yeah,
And I really don't. I mean, we have argued about Pokemon my entire life.
Which is the
I
the
hate
coolest
talking about
sentence
it.
anyone could ever say.
And it's
Oh,
not, it's
yeah,
not like
I've
my
done- I've
opinions
done it
matter, because, I mean, Pokemon's going to truck along, every game's going to sell 20 million copies, and every game's going to be mediocrely good, and I'm just going to be disappointed with all of them,
Dude,
so I
just
don't know.
Pokemon fans are just really hardcore. Like, I don't know. As someone who likes a lot of dumb crap, and I like a lot of dumb crap, like, I don't know. It's just really crazy.
That's a lot of pizzas. I'll say,
My
like,
God.
I do really like Pokemon. I know way too much about it, and I just keep playing it.
Yeah, I guess just my point is I used to really like Pokemon, and I wish I could still like it, but I just, my thoughts about the games are so lukewarm, and like, the last 3 games did not pick up Shining Pearl or Brilliant Diamond, didn't even finish Sword and Shield. I don't like Sun and Moon, so it's just like the franchise is, I don't know, I don't like it anymore.
Sun and Moon was like the last games I actually, did play, and I initially didn't finish them, like, 5 years ago?
Why
Close
is
to when they were...
incoming 2 words and outgoing?
Rip.
Man, I can't believe
I
they
just-
didn't fix that.
I don't know how someone can get excited for a game that comes out every year, because even me, after 4 or 5 years of Madden, I was like, this sucks.
Well,
And I haven't played it for like 3 or 4 years, but like every year in November one comes out.
it's like every 2 or so years for
Uh,
Pokemon, right? Well, except
no.
for, like, with the remakes.
Okay, but they're Pokemon games.
But remakes are, like, a different thing, though, because it's like...
Alright, then...
barring...
Okay, Shining Pearl came out in November, then Arceus came out in January, so there you go.
And, okay, those are 2 drastically different games.
Okay.
One wasn't even made by...
It's still a Pokemon game that gets, I mean, they really do time them to come out. It's even more than once a year now, because it was like Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond end of last year.
But
And then Legends Arceus a few months later, and then Gen 9 already this holiday. So they are pumping them out way faster than one a year now.
But,
And I understand the semantics of saying that, oh, they're so different. One's traditional, one's open world, one's different. They're still Pokemon games. I don't know.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't care.
Well, like,
as the conversation goes on, I just
I
find
stopped
myself
caring too.
well, I don't know,
recognizing
but like
that
if like Resident Evil came out
this is
every
caring
single
way too
year in
much.
November, I'd be like, okay, maybe this is a bit much.
Did I think I only shot 2.
Yeah,
You shot 3. You shot 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you did. Instead, what we were finding ourselves thinking was like, hey, when's this DLC that we heard about like last year for this game that, how old is it? It's a little over a year old.
Listen,
It came out May 2020?
Yeah.
I'm a horror
2021.
games.
2020.
I'm a horror games and Guitar Hero fan, so my expectations are always very low, if non-existent. So
Well, I think
horror games don't exist anymore. So
I think what we're finding is that, through the course of this conversation, is that basically a lot of these franchises and these series are basically becoming more annualized.
Again, these are all things to make money, not...
Because for that
Nick,
reason.
I get it. Everything's to make money. Not all of us have marketable skills. You like that
Oh
meme?
my god, that's the
I'm
second.
glad that has persevered.
Oh yeah, I talked to Corey about that the other day on July 4th because I was like, did Nick get the job? And then I was like, man, I wish I had marketable skills. And I told Corey about the meme. He was like, oh.
Oh.
He didn't laugh, but he was like, oh. And I was like, yep. I was like, that's kind of a thing.
He's got marketable skills.
He certainly does.
I hope you kill all these guys and don't just walk past them because you got a lot of inventory space to. That shotgun.
My
ammo-
marketable skill is I can talk a lot, so I could be a telemarketer. I could be a
Okay.
door-to-door salesman.
All right.
Or I could be the leader of a cult.
I mean, there's other types of salesmen. Did
Or you
know?
could own a store. Ever thought about that?
Been there, done that.
Going back.
Cult time is now.
A cult's a good idea.
Thank you.
So there's an enemy that spawns that has a gold bangle for a treasure, but that's not a unique treasure, so I'm not gonna grab it. It's just it's not worth grabbing. But my self-imposed challenge, this does not count.
Wait,
It's the guy with the rocket launcher, but he has like way more HP, and you get pincered. This is such a dangerous room.
okay.
What are you gonna? Oh, you're gonna use the rocket launcher. Yeah, you are.
No.
No.
Oh my god.
This is the bells, right? Oh no. Are there bells in here?
Oh!
He's cheesing it!
Cheese!
You can't really cheese it. So the main way to cheese this is never go up the stairs because that will spawn like 5 enemies between you. So you have to do everything on the bottom. But after you shoot one shot, they will hear you and start to charge you. So there's really no cheesiness like a ton, but you can like, I don't know, get like 1 free hit in. It didn't even count.
Can't you just leave the room again? Or do they heal?
There's no real...
Okay, now you can.
No, he's still dead, I think. Hey, where's the other guy?
I don't know, but I'm taking advantage of this.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, he's still up there!
I don't know why he did not come down, but I am not complaining.
I am complaining.
I'm a little upset.
Hey, buddy.
That was like a really.
That
That
was perfect.
Why does he... Buddy, why don't you have the plagas, like, under the chainmail?
No.
Granted,
Do you
that's
save?
awfully-
Do you save the rocket launcher for
Yeah,
the right hand man?
Yeah.
Or Salazar himself?
I don't use it on any boss. I said that I wouldn't do that.
Oh,
Suplex! Oh.
he did suplex.
Yeah,
Why does the heads explode?
it's because they're wearing the Iron Mask.
That's so stupid. You can still explode heads.
These are the
mean-
men in the Iron Mask.
I was thinking of making a joke to that effect, but I elected not to.
I watched that
Like,
movie
there's
recently,
no
and it's really good.
I don't know if this is fun, but you went ahead.
And it wasn't. That's okay.
And you did it.
Sometimes it's a swing and a miss. Maybe one of these times during LPs, the first thing I'll say will be funny, and I'll go, "All right, see you later," and I'll just pull a George and leave.
We're done.
Ended on a high note.
Yep. I want to. Sometimes I want to do that at work. Like if the first person that comes in that's like, "Give me $500 a pops," I want to be like, "All right, folks, that's it.
We're closed for the day.
We're closed."
I'm taking the day off. Belt. Double sweaters.
Leon!
Bartender.
Mr. Kennedy, don't you know when it's time to throw in the towel?
Did you see those flame physics? Wow.
2005 GameCube.
I still can't believe RE4 was a GameCube exclusive.
This is so silly.
One's in Parliament.
I have a feeling that Leon in the remake is gonna get effed up. I think he's gonna get the Lost Plagas, but throughout the game, I think he's gonna physically change.
I hope.
Sort of like
he's gonna lose 2 fingers at least
I don't.
if trends continue.
Like Ethan. But I do think that he's gonna degrade, kind of like Shadow of the Colossus, the protagonist there. I really hope they do that. I hope they really change like the tone to be like a lot more serious.
But how will that work with the continuity in Resident Evil 6?
Matters.
Said anyone ever.
I want him to turn into an Iron Maiden.
Is
Is that what they're called? The things with all the spikes?
Regener- oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Wait, is Resident Evil 6 the last game in the series that Leon was in?
Yes.
Like, he was in RE2 Remake, but that,
Yeah, obviously doesn't.
he's not in Revelations 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's.
Wow, RE6 is the last game with Leon.
But
That's pretty.
I mean, I'll
sad.
be honest. And here begins the Ditman.
What's
Yep.
the Ditman?
Oh,
see.
you'll see.
Will I?
Yes.
It's a glitch that with the striker when you're aiming it, in the middle of the aiming animation, you go to inventory and switch to another weapon, and then your movement speed's doubled or whatever.
It's really cool.
And it is awesome.
It's pretty much the it's pretty much the basis of every single thing speedrunning in this game.
And just to continue my earlier thought, I have for whatever reason been thinking of playing Resident Evil 6. I don't know why.
Just don't know why you would do that to yourself.
It's one of those things that you think about it and then you start playing it. I guess the Leon campaign isn't
Ben.
too bad, but man, the Chris campaign is so
Ben,
awful.
I'll tell you something. Playing it yourself is truly an awful experience. But if you... Do you have a PS4? I forget.
I don't.
Well, luckily, CIB has, like, literally 75 PS4s right now. If you want to play it with me, I'll play it on PS4 with you.
Cool.
How much are they?
I would just let him borrow one to play
if I wanted
RE6.
to buy one.
For you?
What do you mean for me?
I don't know. Because I'm trying to think, like...
I don't ask for discounts.
Alright, $270, bro.
So Dipman is active right now. You see how fast Leon is moving?
That is pretty fast. Can you do it again? Does it stack?
You have to re-enable it every single time that Leon like opens a door or gets hit or a cutscene like this happens. So it is a little...
But you can't do it again twice in a row and move 4 times as fast.
No, you can't stack
That
it.
would be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Just literally.
But yeah, Ben,
He is
I don't
moving.
I don't care if you end up playing it with me, but for the love of God, don't play it with like on your own. It's going to be an awful experience. The only reason that I had an emodium of fun was that I played it co-op.
That's a
and
medicine.
That's...
That's diarrhea medicine.
You were talking...
cool.
Modicum.
Modicum.
Iota.
Yeah, I think I put them both together.
Emoji.
Anyway, the only reason I had a little bit of fun is I played it co-op, and I just made fun of it the whole time, and that's what you gotta do. But if you do it to yourself, then, you know.
The only reason I had a diarrhea of fun.
No, diarrhea medicine.
Yeah, that tracks.
You say it tracks?
It tracks.
Yeah.
No cap?
FR.
Well, it tracks.
That's kind of mid though.
Okay.
That's bussin'.
Are you saying it doesn't? Are you saying it doesn't slap?
I don't know what that means anymore. I'm all about bussin'.
Oh, it slaps is not cool anymore. Dang.
No, it whips. Whips is timeless.
Yeah. It whips the llama's ass.
I thought you said you're not using it on a boss.
That's not a boss.
Also, he explicitly said, "I'm going to use it on this."
Yeah, and this
Like
is
earlier.
totally like a sub boss. It's not even a boss you have to kill. It's not a boss.
I agree.
Don't know that at all.
I agree.
Those.
So slaps is. I swear, last time you were here. Well, then again, stuff changes fast.
When was the last time I was here?
I don't know. Last time you were here, you were talking about how slaps is. It slaps.
I feel like it was like 2020.
You were talking about how
Maybe.
bussin' slaps was.
2020
Yeah.
was a very different time.
I don't think so. I think it's exactly the same as now. All of it.
Is it?
The only difference between now and 2020 is that everything's still worse somehow.
2019 was bussin', 2020 was mid, and 2022 is what's bad. Like, how do you say bad in Zoomer slang?
I'm a bad zoomer.
It's not lit.
It's anti-lit.
It's boomer.
Yeah, that's boomer.
Oh,
It's not on God.
just take anything and just put not.
Dispose of this swine while you're at it. Consider it done.
I'm Krauser.
Who did I just see was the voice of Hunk? He's from this game, right?
Hunk?
Hunk?
Well,
No,
mercenaries.
Hunk's
yeah.
not in this game.
He's a mercenaries and he does have a voice.
I understand if you didn't get good enough at RE4 Mercenaries.
I
to
don't like
unlock
RE4
Hunk.
Mercenaries. I like Resident Evil Village
It's actually-
Mercenaries.
Shut up.
I was pretty good at.
Actually, I like
RE4
RE3 Mercenaries. Actually, RE3 Mercenaries is.
It really is not that bad.
Does remake have RE3 remake have Mercenaries?
No, but
Of course
it would
it
have justified the purchase if it did.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, RE3
But it came
Mercenaries.
with RE Resistance. Remember that game?
Oh, do you guys remember
Wait,
the
what?
RE3 RE Mercenaries for 3DS? I haven't seen that game in
man.
forever. Like
Yeah.
That game's legit rare now.
Dang it! I should have. saved the
It's
copy.
not like super expensive, but I think it's like $50.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I was thinking price check, $80, something.
And
like that,
Resident
just
Evil
for no
Revelations, I don't remember seeing
reason.
recently.
Oh man.
Although I doubt
There's so
it's
many
that
Resident
much.
Evil games. They must pump one of these out every year.
So when Dipman's active, you can also shoot faster too. The only weird thing about Dipman is that reloading looks faster, but it isn't actually faster. So you have to wait for.
That was good.
Oh, dude, Dipman. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Dipman with the rifle is hilarious. All right, where's something I can shoot?
Yeah.
Check out the reload.
Let's go.
Oh
So
man,
good.
I think one of the best glitches in video games.
Ayasta.
Cutscene, so it's disabled, right?
Does that count as a cutscene?
Yeah.
It really just depends. I don't know how exactly it works. Some cutscenes it deactivates it, some cutscenes it.
Yeah, you're still moving. Bussy. Whoa!
Oh!
my god!
I tried that.
Oh wow.
Getting blown up by dynamite is not bussin'.
No cap.
We should just take a moment if you haven't read the or rather listened to the other parts, and for Nicholas's benefit, the origins of the Ditman glitch. I think it's basically the definitive story of like some guy commented on a YouTube video and say, hey, you know, if you do this, it makes you go faster, and his name was Ditman.
I love that.
I love that origin story.
I just love how some random dude, like, figured it out
Wow, that seems OP.
faster.
The TMP is good.
For the,
People sleep on the
Oh
TMP.
my god, these guys.
Oh.
Well,
Like, legitimately faster than, like,
okay.
all these people that have played the game for hundreds of hours. This dude's like, hey, do you know if you do this thing, this happens?
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
I like how you're actively avoid using your Ditman grenade.
Nick, I probably said this last time, so Ben and Trevor already know, but there's a couple puzzles in Silent Hill 2 for speedrunning standpoints that are like pure RNG, so speedrunners would absolutely hate it because they could just never figure it out. There's one near the end of the game that's a 1 in 6 chance, and like it was just truly random, and I love that. This guy would show up in streams of Silent Hill 2 speedrunners and be like, hey, the answer's gonna be this. And he was, like, always right. And he kind of, like, not held it hostage, but, like, just, like, showed up randomly and was like, is this? And people were like, please show up in my stream! And then he finally released that he knew, like, based on, like, the frame that you start the game, like, what the puzzles are gonna be. But I love stuff like that, where some random dude's like, hey,
How do you even tell that just from watching the stream?
I never
I'm
question.
not. So with Dipman, you can literally go through the wall, but I'm not going to be doing it because it's skipping a boss.
All I have to say, Nick, is I never... The amount of things that people will figure out about video games is, like, unbelievable to me.
Oh, absolutely.
And
Isn't this skipping a boss?
if
No.
these
No.
He killed him.
if these
He
people
gets credit for killing it if he enters the room again, doesn't he?
if these people work for NASA, we would be at Mars already. But instead, they try to figure out how to speedrun Pokemon games, so their brilliance goes.
Here's a question. Did you watch any of GDQ?
I haven't watched GDQ in years.
Okay, so Hasbro had a very good, interesting run of Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
It's hard to call it a...
It's not a run, but I how do you even... Did you watch it?
Well, I'll be honest, I had it on as I was falling asleep, so...
I don't even know how to describe it other than they broke the game so badly and then basically put their own storylines in it and missions.
Yeah, it's really hard to describe.
It's only an hour long, but it's super entertaining, and a lot of people really liked it.
I mean, I'll have to check it out, but I don't consider Ocarina of Time to be broken or super glitched, because in order to...
This is...
my thing is, in order to figure out, it's not like these people are just, like, casually playing. Like, they go out of their way to be like, how can I manipulate this RNG, da-da-da-da? And to me, that's not a broken game. That's someone being like, how can I manipulate this game to my advantage? Like, a glitch is something when you're just casually playing and you're like, oh, I walked through this wall. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but when people call Ocarina of Time broken, I'm like, dude, I'm not even a huge Ocarina fan, but I don't think it's broken.
Every now and then, like, I just forget about the rifle reload, and it gets me every time.
But, like, ZFG knows all this stuff about the game because he's played it for 1 billion hours. It's like, yeah, any game that you break down to its code, like, you're gonna, like, know how to work it.
That's
you know?
another thing. The randomizers of, like, Ocarina of Time. I don't envy people who can do it. I'm just extremely impressed by people who know
Dude,
the game.
Ocarina of
deeply.
Time, I've watched so many, like, literal hundreds of hours of speedruns from ZFG. It never gets boring. It is such a fun game to watch every time.
I mean, the man knows what he's doing.
Oh, and I don't have to farm a blue eye drop.
Let's go!
That's awesome.
I hate that phrase.
Yeah, because they're really...
I hate it.
They're really not worth it, because you only get like 1,000 per eye from these things, so...
Yeah, you only need the 2.
Yep!
Whoop.
He landed right
Hey there,
there.
bud.
Oh, he did the kick that I, once again, I've never seen before, actually.
And now you've seen it twice. Three
3
times.
times. Wow. Holy goodness me. There's a
Oh
lot of
my
guys there.
god. Why are there so many?
Why don't you throw a grenade?
Yeah, I was just thinking, like,
You can just keep kicking.
Because
oh,
I don't have, like, time.
once again, you
Right.
can't use your Ditman grenade.
I literally
How
can't
did
throw
you
it.
heal
There we go.
in the middle of that animation?
Don't worry about
And
it.
the one was in the middle of getting up, so of course he's not hurt for... He's got no reason.
I've
Love those
never-
iframes.
I've never seen... Oh, a lot of them are dead. Okay, I'm
I
just trying.
didn't think enemies had, like, iframes as they were getting up, but apparently they do.
Okay.
That one did.
I have never seen this situation before.
See ya. Yeah, I've never seen that either. The dog always rewards us.
Yep.
I want to go back and watch the dog video. I haven't seen that one in a few years.
Castlevania 4. I started it all, bros. The dog was just chilling, and I felt particularly murderous that day.
Oh, I'm thinking of, like, an... Harvest... No, I'm thinking... maybe it was...
Oh, are you talking about the glitch during Harvest Moon? Where
That's still one of my...
I remember that. He, like, picked up, what was it, one of the power fruits at the same time as... Oh, you were, like, eating your lunch. Like, the hourly lunch, and you picked up the power fruit. I think that's how the glitch happened. It was, like, on the same frame, literally. You just had the power fruit on top of your head.
I'm gonna have to go find that.
What
That
a dumb door opening mechanism.
That makes... Yeah, that's correct.
I think...
It's not effective.
I think legitimately, we probably yelled louder than we ever yelled during LPs. No, tied with when Brandon... after an absolute dumpster fire of a Mario 64 run that he never practiced for because he's Brandon. His perfect, like literally god tier perfect Bowser fight at the end was like absolutely incredible.
Would make cheese and Punkay proud.
I really love how when Brandon would just have different LPs and he'd be like, I'm gonna do this Mario 64 what are they called? not randomizer.
Like challenge rounds, like low star.
No, like when people make their own. Dang it. When people make their own like maps and stuff like that.
Oh, like a mod.
Like a ROM hack or whatever.
ROM hack.
They'd be like, I'm just gonna go into it blind. Oh wait, I can't ever find any of the. I can't find any of the stars. Cool, Brandon.
Oh yeah, going into like a platform ROM hack.
That's
line.
supposed to be really difficult on purpose. We actually have up on the channel. We have Brandon's Luigi's Mansion GameCube run, which is like 2 parts.
And then I
And then he
finished
gave
it
up. And then Trevor did it like another one himself.
like several years later. I think Brandon was gone already.
Brandon, we miss you.
Welcome.
You do Kaizo stuff.
Got some gum.
I don't play
We like
difficult
having
games. I
fun.
play annoying games, Nick.
I like the
Okay, well,
like the SMM2
kind of
really hard levels. Those are fun.
Anytime. What do you want? What do
You know what? I don't like hard things. I like having fun. That's it.
Me too.
Pure and simple.
I can respect that.
Is that all?
Sometimes the hardness
What do you
adds to the
want?
fun.
Is that
I just don't find that to be the case. What the
Gesundheit.
crap?
That's cool.
That's what I say to you.
But you've never played a game that like you had more fun
Is that
playing
Is that
as it got more difficult.
No.
Well, yeah. really,
Guitar Hero, I guess.
After a certain point.
Well, yeah, like if you play that on easy, is it as fun as playing it on the harder levels?
No.
I'm defeated.
But that's a different kind of game. It's a
Sure, I'm
peripheral
not saying,
game.
I'm not saying every game is the same.
Everything else I
don't
play in normal mode.
It's basically only SMM2 and Mario games that and it's not everyone. It's just some of them that. Some of the levels are just really fun, despite being extremely hard.
I'll say that. I guess it feels better if it's like hard, but also I'm
Fair.
kind of just good at it,
Oh, okay.
and also
Nice.
fair. Hard, like, obviously if it feels cheap, then it's not fun.
Right.
But hard, and if I feel like I'm proficient or I feel like I'm actually good at what I want to feel competent.
Sure.
And if I fail, I want to be like, okay, like I know maybe I didn't do this right, or I can approach
Every time.
this differently, and I know how to approach it differently. It's just like for example, like Elden Ring, which is
How
probably,
did
like,
that count?
the hard,
Yeah, that
Oh,
was-
hi.
probably like one of the hardest casual games that I've played recently. Not casual games. I don't know what I meant by that, but like hardest games that I played recently. And I'm having like a ton of fun with it, and I'm dying so often.
See, I just can't do
Yeah,
that.
isn't that a Souls type game,
Yeah.
which are known for their difficulty?
Yes. And I actually gifted you, and you haven't played it yet.
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's right. That's fine. But
And now you want me to play other games.
that's
What?
right.
No.
I actually want you to, you know what? Just play whatever you want. And actually, I
do.
haven't played Elden Ring in like a month now, because the A button on my controller has ceased functioning. It's really bumming. I'm thinking instead of just like getting a new one, just cracking that sucker open, seeing if I can fix it myself.
Do it. I've got a soldering iron if you need it.
I don't know if I need fun. I think it's
I
more
can
of
solder
like,
stuff if you need me to.
yeah, that's probably a better solution. But also,
Uh-oh. Oh, good timing.
yeah,
Yeah, there's another chainsaw guy. I have to kill both of these. But if you go down to the basement, the other one will become active, and that's very annoying. But also a bunch of regular enemies spawn too. But it's not a huge deal. I don't use the striker much because you can't use Dipman while you're actually shooting the striker. But it is a good gun, and you actually want to use it.
God,
They just keep coming!
It's just a meat grinder.
goddamn clown car.
I thought that was the chainsaw guy for a
I did
second.
too.
Yeah.
I was quite worried.
But anyway, the only reason I haven't cracked into that sucker is it's got weird nuts on the back. And
It shouldn't have any nuts on the back.
screws, whatever. I
It
don't
should
care.
have.
And I haven't really looked in like that.
What are they, like triangular or what?
They're like hexagonal, or like something. They're like 6-pointed.
Like lobed?
Yeah.
Star?
Yeah.
Probably torques.
Yeah,
Do they
they're
have a-
torques.
Do they have a dot in the middle?
They do not. Holy! They do not.
Then they're okay. So they're
Oh
just
my
regular
god, that
torques.
was so scary.
I have a set of torques bits. I didn't bring them with me.
Oh, so you bring your lockpicks, but you don't bring your torques.
Lockpicks are my thing now.
As of like a week ago.
No, I've had them for a while. I just haven't used them.
He's been a lockpicker for life,
How
Ben.
long have you had these lockpicks? I'm just curious.
Years.
Do you see the thing is stuck in
Yes.
the red dye? That's
Oh, yeah,
funny.
yeah. Listen, I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that Nick is a master of unlocking.
I'm not.
Okay.
I get the
we had,
reference.
We had to get it in this segment
You're talking about lockpicks, bro.
on account of the series.
It's the thing he said!
Jill Sandwich. There we go.
It's been CIB's Wi-Fi password for 11 years. And it's never going to change.
I just realized this is the second time they do this.
Yeah, but this time there's a couple parasites. Ooh.
I can't believe they made the same mistake twice with the
Hi.
things.
I'm telling you that
This is the worst subcontractor.
I know.
I have to say, though, that it's very important to have some sort of, like, mechanism in case you find yourself trapped in there. You know?
Yeah, but what if it was like a switch you hold or something, and you don't give to Leon?
Well, what if... I mean, maybe, but what if you're just, like, inside there, you're just walking through, and, oh my god, the room activates or something, and, oh my god, I left the remote in my other pants.
Do you know how expensive it is to put 4 new red things in the ceiling?
I don't know.
Oh, I think it depends.
Let me
10
tell you.
What if
billion
you shoot 'em with a
pesetas.
rocket launcher?
Oh, are we... Oh, God,
Minecart.
there's so many good things you can do here.
Yeah, you can, with Dipman, you can literally glitch through the minecart and literally run through the entire thing.
Do it.
But I tried it before.
Oh.
It's very specific. You have to be on a very specific path or you just, like, die. And I don't know how to do it.
Get wrecked. Ooh. That one was particularly brutal.
I love they don't falling forward onto train tracks.
And then you don't, like, bump as you run over them. What's up with that?
0 out of
He's
10.
dancing.
They're already melting by the time you get over to them. Because they just do that. Wow!
Yeah, doing this with the
No.
shotgun,
Oh,
it
yeah, they
basically cheeses it.
I wish I was cheesing right now.
Put 2 shells in, 14 in the deck.
You're about to be cheesing at Sheets.
That's the plan.
You can get cheese and other things.
I'm gonna get...
Okay. Sure.
Good.
You
Hello?
already shot it.
No, I
I
didn't.
don't think he did.
Didn't you? Oh.
So that
So-
chainsaw guy got in, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Trevor wanted him to get him, though. So he can get the sweet pizzas.
Oh, you just say, oh, Trevor wanted whatever to happen.
What? That was epic.
Wait, was he dead already? Oh my god.
See, look at this 5,000 gold. 10,000.
Red 9's an absolute beast.
Yeah, it's already at, I think, 3.7. Yeah.
Jesus. It goes up to 5 with its exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Man. That's a good gun. I remember I didn't do it. Okay, let's see how this.
Yes!
Yes!
Yeah, come in with me, chainsaw guy.
See? Did it on purpose. Trev's the goat.
This guy, however, can go screw himself.
He's shooting him right in
My
the
butt! Wow, that took, like, no hits.
Oh,
That's wild.
Yeah, I think the doctor. Their names are Doctor something
Dr.
Salvador.
Salvatore.
Salvatore.
Yeah.
I think their HP stays consistent the entire game.
Save that bullet.
What if that killed you?
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. You're actually kind of running low on healing.
Good luck shooting this thing.
Look,
Okay.
there's no boards in front of you.
Actually, it does not matter.
Aren't you near the end?
This is me, by the way. Right here.
This is literally the Phoenix at Knoebels.
This is me.
And the most important thing of all time is to always keep hold of your gun and not use both of your arms to grab hold initially.
That's truly the
Duh.
American way.
I'm surprised he only has one gun in his hands. He is an American after all.
Well, he's American,
Like
in
you.
Europe, so he's really trying to, fit in a little bit
Where does
better.
he keep the other guns?
In the case.
You don't know about the butt
What do you
minigame
know?
where you have to pull them out of your butt?
He doesn't carry the case.
It's just out of frame.
Oh,
It's
that
attached.
explains it.
It's yeah.
He's just tied around his waist with a
Yeah,
rope.
it's
dragging it
attached by
behind
a
him.
leash.
I just can't believe that you guys don't believe me and my
Not an
Fire.
butt minigame.
Not an optimal line.
Get out of here.
All right, hold up while I insert this emblem.
into my butt.
All right, we're good. Okay, bye.
Watch
See
me
ya.
as I rise, please.
I'm gonna call it a part. It's a little early, but whatever.
That means we can go to sleep!
By early, I mean 8 minutes early.
I love sleeping.
Oh, you could finish a whole nother chapter.
Sleeping's cool.
You can finish the
minutes.
game.
The next chapter is literally the entire rest of the castle,
Yeah.
including the.
Yeah, Ben.
Man,
Yep,
this really
Ben.
makes
The
me want to play
inverted
RE4
castle.
again.
This game is amazing.
Inverted castle.
Yeah.
Okay, bye!
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.